Hi guys, I'm Laura Vitale, and on this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, you know what time it is? It is weekend time. It is treat time. It is dessert time, and it is warm outside, which means I need to make a tart. And today I'm gonna make my golden Oreo no-bake fruit tart, which is so yummy. It's just good. It just tastes like a kicked up notch version of like a no-bake cheesecake. It's absolutely delicious. So the starting ingredient for the crust is going to be some golden Oreos. You can use graham crackers, but you know, this just makes it extra special. It's really sweet and yummy, and I've got a little bit of unsalted butter that's been softened at room temperature. I'm going to crush this up instead of graham crackers, and I'm not going to need any additional sugar because these are sweet as is, and it's going to make for a killer crust. So very complicated way to make a crust. I'm going to add all of these to my food processor. I do need to add some butter in order for this to really hold together well. I'm only going to add a few tablespoons. I'm going to put the top on and just let this go until everything is pureed, really. You kind of want to puree, although not really. Everything just becomes really smooth once you get it going. Perfect, darling, perfect. I've got a 9-inch Tart pan here with a removable bottom. Like how I said that quite slow, because it's always a tongue twister for me. I'm gonna get the blade out, and I'm going to get my cookie crumble mixture into my pan. Doesn't look like a lot, but this really does stretch out quite a bit and covers the pan beautifully. You just need to take your time. Get it out of there. I want every little bit out. It smells so like vanilla-y and delicious. So I'm just going to spread this around like so. I want to get this nice and smooth. It really works much better with your hands. Make sure your hands are clean and just press it in your tart pan. Can you see what I'm doing with my hand here? I'm kind of just with the heel of my hand pressing it against the sides so that every tiny bit is covered. This is pressed and ready to go, and to make the filling you're going to need some cream cheese that's been softened at room temperature, confectioner sugar, heavy cream, vanilla extract, and I've got some lemon juice and lemon zest. I'm going to make the filling, I'm going to make it right into the food processor because I'm not about cleaning up 2 pieces of machinery when I have one right here. And I haven't even washed it because you know what? There's what, 6 crumbs in there? And the crumbs is at the bottom of the tart, so might as well, no biggie. I'm gonna add my cream cheese, and I'm just gonna let this mix for about just a few seconds, just to kind of get it going. I wanna loosen it up just a little bit. Make sure it's at room temperature too. Beautiful. Just wanted to get it going. To that, we're gonna add pretty much everything else. You need your heavy cream. Now make this tart the day before you're ready to serve it because it does need a few hours in the fridge to set, but it is so worth it because as you can see, it really is incredibly easy and simple to do. If I can get this vanilla open, there we go. A good bit of vanilla and your lemon zest and your lemon juice. Give this a whirl, let it mix completely. Perfect. Beautiful. It's creamy. It's almost like a mousse at this point. Now what I want to do, and I want to just pop out the blade, but just make sure that you clean off all the filling off the blade because I don't want to waste a single bit of this glorious filling, which really does taste like cheesecake, except it's even better. You know why? Because we don't have to bake it. All you gotta do is just give this a really good stir from the sides. Get that right in there. And the fruit you serve this with on top doesn't really matter, to be very honest with you. It really doesn't because the start of this show is really that delicious vanilla crust with this slightly lemony scented filling. It's gorgeous. But I am going to add some raspberries. I'm just gonna tumble them over. I'm not gonna add too many, and I'm certainly not gonna worry about standing them up perfectly. I'm just gonna tumble them right in. I'm just going to even out my filling. Add that right in there. Okay, this looks good. And I'm gonna save whatever's on the spatula for me because it's a cook's treat. Okay, I've got some raspberries. I'm going to just, wherever they fall, they fall. I also have some fresh mint that I'm gonna serve this with tomorrow. And I know I said tomorrow, and that's because I'm going to pop this in the fridge to set overnight. But you're going to be seeing this in just a few seconds in all its glory, sliced on my plate. So I'm going to pop this in, let it chill overnight, and then I'll share with you what it looks like when it's all ready. My tart was in the fridge overnight. I just took it out and I popped it out of the tin, and it just comes right off because it has that removable bottom, and it is beautiful. Now what I like to do is add just a little bit of fresh mint. First, I like the color, and second, it just makes it look like I went through the extra trouble of making this look really pretty, when in reality we both know that it's nothing but just a few mint leaves scattered around for a pop of color, and it makes it just look absolutely beautiful. And then, just because I already have some on hand and it was right next to me, I'm going to just sprinkle a little powdered sugar over the top, just a little bit, and it is a real beauty. Not that it needs the extra sweetness, but we're just adding it just because it looks so pretty. And I have waited long enough. I've waited almost an entire 12 hours for this, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut myself a small sliver. I'm not going to go overboard because I am actually serving this for a birthday dinner tonight. So excited to give this a bite. The vanilla crust is like to die for. And that cheesecake like filling. Oh, that is outstanding. Easy, it's delicious, it's simple, it's really a crowd pleaser, and it looks really beautiful on your table when you present it. So it's got everything I love in one. Go to laurainthekitchen.com to get the written recipe. Make it this weekend. Let me know how you like it. Hope you enjoy spending time with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.